Chris Mackowski for Emerging Civil War, and it is the calm before the storm. Today we're kicking off our 6th annual Emerging Civil War Symposium at Stevenson Ridge. I'm standing in front of the lodge at Stevenson Ridge, and it is a beautiful day. A little overcast. We had some severe thunderstorms overnight, but now look, we've got a couple folks already starting to show up to help set up. It's nice and quiet. Registration opens at 4 o'clock, so folks will start to filter in then with our kickoff at 5. And this is always the time that is a little like Christmas for me. There's that anticipation. Just can't wait for it to get here. Can't wait to get started. It's a chance for us as a community of historians to get together and hang out and just talk history with our peers, bounce ideas, socialize, smoke some cigars, have some beers, drink a little fine bourbon. So it's a great social event for us. A very important community bonding event for us. But that's also why we love to have all the folks that come in from all over the place, because having done this for 6 years, we've got folks that have been coming for 6 years, and it is like a great addition to our family to have them come too. A lot of familiar faces who come year after year, and so it's always nice to see folks who have really become old friends at this point. So that's one thing that we're so thankful for C-SPAN to be here, but that's one thing C-SPAN can't capture. Now I will say that C-SPAN will be here all weekend long. They'll be starting with our evening sessions and filming all day tonight and all day tomorrow. So we will have stuff that'll show up on C-SPAN 3 on their History TV. They've been very, very good to us over the years. So you'll get some great content, but you won't necessarily get that camaraderie, which is one of the things that we love so much. Let's take a look inside. I've got the door propped open, and as we head in, things are just really quiet, really still. We've got a lot of setup still left to do. As you know, Stevenson Ridge is an events facility, and so there's actually a wedding rehearsal that'll be in here this morning for a wedding taking place on Sunday. So some of our hustle and bustle will get started. After that, a new plaque that talks about these doors. I'll talk about these doors in a separate video, but they had once belonged to Ulysses S. Grant and William T. Sherman, one of our great treasures here at Stevenson Ridge, one of my favorite parts. And you can see here, this is where we usually do our book sales and exhibit hall sort of stuff, nice and quiet. This is the remains of an old chapel from Quebec that dates back to the 18th century. I love it because the posts, as long as I don't walk into one, you might be able to see are hand-hewn, and so just some great craftsmanship. A lot of weddings are actually in here, and the wedding rehearsal will be up in that area. You can see some of those chairs set up. And then kind of the main event hall back here behind me. This is where we'll all be set up. We've got 144 attendees coming this year. They're here to hear 12 different speakers, including our keynote speaker, A. Wilson Green, the legendary historian, former director of Pamplin Park in the Museum of the Civil War Soldier. The first of his trilogy on the Petersburg Battle, A Campaign of Giants, came out last year, and he's going to be here to talk about some of the forgotten actions of Petersburg with a focus on Grant's second assault to take the city. So we're really excited and really privileged to have Will Green here. Fantastic speaker, and he's been a big supporter of ECW since our earliest days, so we're really excited about that. So in just a few hours, this place will be full. There'll be a couple bartenders here. We'll also have some hors d'oeuvres, and so lots of setup left to do, lots of excitement still to come. We hope you're gonna come sometime. If you're not coming this year, that you'll come in the future. We will be announcing our dates and theme for next year's event, so you can take a look at our website for details on that, and you'll want to sign up for that early bird special so that you can come and take part in this great community that we call Emerging Civil War. I'm Chris Mackowski.